was 3:17 a.m. when I finally understood. I'd been watching Euro USD for the past 6 hours, did everything the gurus said, drew my supply zones, waited for the pullback, set my stop 2 pips below the wick like my mentor taught me. Then I watched the price fall, touched my stop to the pip, and reversed 47 pips in my direction, without me. And in that moment, I didn't feel angry. I felt something even worse. I felt watched, like something exactly knew where my stop was hiding. Like the market could see my orders before I even placed them. Turns out I was right, but it wasn't the market, it was my broker. See, I thought I was trading Forex. In reality, what I was actually trading was something called CFDs, contract for difference. That seemingly innocent 3-letter acronym is the reason why 90% retail traders blow their own account or Propfirm accounts. Not because they are bad traders, because they are playing a game that was designed, engineered for them to lose. Let me show you something nobody explains. When you open a Forex account or buy a Forex challenge, you think you're accessing global currency markets. Banks in London, Tokyo, New York, all trading against each other. And you're just sleeping in. At least that's the story they sell. But here's the reality. You're not trading in a market, you're trading inside your broker. Their servers, their prices, their rules. There's no central exchange. No single place for all orders to meet. Every broker makes up their own prices. And here's where it gets even darker. In this structure, the broker is taking the other side of your trade. When you buy, they sell to you. When you win, they lose. Think about that for a second. The company you trust to execute your trades profits when you fail. And because they are the one holding your orders, they see everything. Your entry, your stop loss, your take profit. They see the exact price that will liquidate you. Ever had your stop hit to the exact pip before price reversed? Ever notice weird price movement that didn't appear on other platforms? That's not bad luck. That's the house taking what it needs. I spent 3 years thinking I needed a better strategy, a better indicator, a better trading psychology, as they like to talk about. But in reality, you can't out-strategize a rigged table. You can't meditate your way to profit when the dealer sees your cards. The game isn't hard. The game is unfair. So why don't everyone know this? Because there's an entire industry built to keep you in the dark. Forex gurus selling courses to teach you how to get funded in Forex firms, Forex brokers selling you free trading education, and some signal groups selling you 90% win rates. They all need you to stay on the hamster wheel. Blow an account, buy a reset, try a new strategy, try a new indicator, read the new book on psychology, blow again. For them, you're not a trader, you're a product. But here's what they really don't want you to find. There's actually another market on where the rules are completely different. The first time I opened a futures chart, I thought something was broken. I could see everything, not just the price, not just the candles, but all the actual orders going through. Buyers, sellers, the exact volume sitting at each price levels in real time. This is the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. One centralized exchange where every futures contract trades. One exchange, one price, for everyone. From the guy in his bedroom boxers to the fund manager at Goldman. Everyone sees the exact same thing. No broker making up prices, no hidden liquidity, no house to trade against. Look at this. On the left, what I was trading for 3 years. A naked chart with a couple of moving averages. Praying my levels will hold. On the right, actual information. Where orders are sitting, where liquidity is stacked. What the big players are doing in real time. I used to think successful traders had some sort of secret, some pattern recognition that took them decades to develop. No, they just had data I didn't have access to. And here's the part that really made me mad when I figured it out. Futures isn't harder than Forex. It's actually simpler. Think about it. When you trade Euro USD, you need to understand the European economy and the US economy. Two sets of data, political situations in 20-something countries. When you trade the S&P 500 futures, one economy, one market, one set of rules to follow. Forex has 28 major pairs, 28 different things competing for your attention, all with their own personalities and nuances. Futures traders, they can pick 1 to 3 instruments and deeply master it. Specialists beat generalists every single time. And the spreads? On the main futures contracts, you're paying a quarter of a point. Basically nothing. With CFDs, you start every trade in a hole. You have to make back the spread before you're even at break-even. In futures, the first tick in your direction, you're already in profit. Alright, let me be real with you for a second. I work with Phidias. We are futures Propfirm. So yeah, it makes sense I'm telling you futures is better. I'm obviously biased. But here's why I'm comfortable with this bias. Every week I see traders come to us who spent years trading Forex. Years of blown accounts. Years of strategies that worked in backtesting but never worked in live. Years of thinking something was wrong with them. They could never achieve anything in trading. And then they switched to futures. Not overnight, it's not magic. They still have to learn, to put in the work, but something shifts. Because for the first time, the market makes sense. They can see what's actually happening. They are not guessing and hoping anymore. We've paid out millions to traders, real people. A lot of them are former Forex traders who just needed a fair shot. So yeah, I'm biased. But I'm biased because I watched it work. Now, okay, let's get practical. If you're watching this and you're still stuck with Forex, or you've been thinking about futures but you think it's a big complicated thing, here's your way out. This is our 25k static account. $55, one time, no subscription. No hidden fees waiting for you after that. $55 all in. The rules are dead simple. You have a $25,000 account, you need to make $1,500 in profits, and you can't drop more than $500 below your starting balance. That's it. And here's the part that matters. It's a static drawdown. That $500 buffer, it doesn't trail your profit. It stays exactly where it is from the start until you pass. And you could reach your first payout in only 2 trading days. Yes, in 2 days, you could be on your way to your first payout. Not in some Forex casino, but in some professional market. And when you get your Phidias account, you're not dumped into a complicated platform to trade with. We integrated Deep Charts, a professional trading platform, directly inside the dashboard. Professional order flow tools directly accessible. No extra setup, no extra data feed to configure. So what's the actual move? Let me give you 3 steps. 1, understand what you're leaving. If you're in Forex or CFD, understand that the structure is designed against you. It isn't conspiracy theory, it's just how the model works. You're the product. Recognizing that is the first step to getting out. 2, learn the basics of futures. I'm putting links to free resources directly in the description below. No course to buy, no upsell, just solid education on how futures work, how the order flow tools work, and how to use the DOM. And honestly, drop a comment below. Let me know what you want to learn first. The DOM, footprint, volume profiles. I'll make the video on what you need. 3, start small and stay patient. Grab an evaluation, practice, use small sizes. I know it's tempting to go fast, get funded, making money, but the traders who actually make it, they are the ones who treat this like a long-term business, not a lottery ticket. Don't rush the process. Don't over leverage to go faster. Build real consistency and real habits, and the results will follow. One more thing before I let you go. If you're already trading futures, if you made that switch months ago or years ago, I want you to know something. You made the right call. You're not competing against a system designed to eat traders alive. You got real data, real transparency, a real shot. Keep going, keep learning. You're on the right path. And if you're still in Forex, if you've been grinding for months or years without nothing to show for it, this is not me saying you're a bad trader. This is me saying you've been fighting with weights on your ankles, and now you know you can take them off. Everything you've learned, chart reading, risk management, discipline, it all transfers. You're not starting over. You're just finally starting fair. Alright, so here's the deal. Link to Phidias in the description below. If you want to grab a 25k static account for just $55, use the code PPYT at checkout. That's PPYT. If this video have made something click for you, if you finally understand why trading has felt so hard, hit the like button, subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. I'm not here to sell you the dream. I'm here to tell you how the game works. Drop a comment. Are you switching from Forex to futures? Are you already in futures? Are you still on the fence? Do you disagree with me? Don't hesitate. I read every single one. And watch the next video where I break down how to set up deep charts and all the professional order flow tools. So make sure to watch it to set up everything and start trading in the best environment. Stop guessing, start seeing. It was William for Phidias Propfirm, and I'll see you on the next one.